Hi everyone, I'm Jonah Zigman, one of the co-captains at Sustaingineering, and I'll be presenting for our tiny home project team, a new team this year at Sustaingineering. We have several ongoing projects on our team that you can hear more about in the other videos on our info session playlist, but I'd like to give some background as to why we're starting a tiny homes project. Each of our other projects can be applied to sustainable living, and we're searching for a way to integrate all of our projects into one. Among other reasons, this is why we looked at designing and building a tiny home to provide a full package of capabilities to stakeholders and rights holders that we hold relationships with. In particular, what we like about the tiny home model is its ability to be modular, customizable, so it's customizable for the stakeholder and rights holders' needs, and it's very flexible and easier of an entry than a traditional home for low-income housing crises. In designing our tiny home, we hope to complete our first iteration this year that our core systems can utilize as a testing suite for our research and development. Having a physical space to test and integrate all of our different prototypes will further the hands-on educational experience that our members can be a part of. Once this is successful, we hope to grow our successes and provide our tiny homes to low-income communities in British Columbia and beyond. This project will bring our entire team together, implementing all of the work our sub-teams complete under one roof. A major requirement will be our tiny home's ability to stay mobile, so the main structure will be built on wheels, similar to a trailer. We'll also keep our constraints to a minimum, balancing customizability to give future projects modularity for the housing needs of different families or communities. Becoming a tiny home member is different than our other technical teams since it's one of our projects, so I'd like to provide a little bit of background for the team. Here you can see our organization chart, which includes both our technical teams across the rows and project teams vertically placed. If you'd like more background on how our whole team will operate this year coming up, we recommend that you watch the management and team introduction video in this same playlist. The link is also in the description below. To become a tiny home member and participate on the project, you'll be recruited for either the ELEC, MEC, or civil and materials teams, technical teams. After indicating your interest in helping with the tiny home project, your technical lead will assign you to the project, and the tiny homes project manager will delegate you tasks. Don't worry though if your interests lie outside of these technical teams and you'd like to be a part of the tiny homes project. The beauty of this project is that everybody on the team will be able to contribute to it. Working for the Tiny Homes project, you should expect to learn about how to integrate shelter, energy, and water systems into one system. You'll get hands-on experience helping to build the components of our tiny home. You'll get exposed to the industry and the study of building science and efficient home design. And as always, with everybody on our team and every team on our team, you'll be able to work with some of the most motivated and excited sustainability-focused students here at UBC. The following are the positions that will be placed on teams who will work and be focused on the tiny home project. Skills and experience needed aren't mandatory, and so we encourage students to apply even if they don't feel like they're completely qualified. For the energy systems designer and electrical team members, your job will be to integrate Sustaingineering's core technologies, model the energy systems production and use over time, determine the most practical ways to harness and use the energy, and we will need general electrical technology and knowledge, so it's helpful to have experience with project integration, circuit design, and energy storage and generation. For the architectural designer, you'll be designing the overall structure of the tiny home, moving from conceptual ideas into detailed components using building information modeling, or BIM software. Having a familiarity with architectural design and having a basic understanding of building science components will prove valuable. For our structural engineer, your task will be to ensure the structural integrity of the tiny home, construct the volume and area designs, construct the insulating and heating, and roof design. These students will need an interest or knowledge in civil engineering and building design, and preferred experience or courses taken in structural engineering, fluid dynamics, and piping and plumbing systems. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to meeting you all and reading your application sometime very soon.